Hi, I'm Marie. I've had a Janome dealership for 19 years, and I thought I would share with you, from those people from the United States, about what this update is all about. So what Janome's going to do is they're going to send out these Horizon Quiltmaker machine upgrade kits. Inside the kit is going to be a new P-foot, a new ankle or a foot holder, depending on what you call it, and a new plate for your needle threader. Now, Janome has tested this thousands and thousands of times, and I have not had it malfunction either as well. But these two parts will need to be brought in when you bring your machine in for the update. We're going to replace the P-foot and the foot holder or ankle. They've machined them a little bit differently, so they want them thrown out and replaced. So that's what's going to happen. To do the upgrade, we're going to have to delete your favorite stitches. So you have to decide, if you want to write those down ahead of time. It's always a good idea to back up any embroidery files that you may have saved as well. So when it comes into the dealership, what we're going to do is we're going to delete your favorite stitch adjustments, and then we're going to update your machine via the USB. We're going to change out your needle threader plate, and we're going to throw out the 2 feet that you brought us and hand you 2 more feet, and it's all in the one upgrade kit. So what does the upgrade kit give you as a consumer? Why should you do this? Well, you should always have the current model on your machine anyway, because of things maybe backdoor that we don't know. But it's going to change how stitch number 3 works. So if I touch this fly up menu here, I can now change the number of locking stitches at the end and the number of locking stitches at the beginning. So you're able to change that down to 0 or change it up to 6, and you can do them independently, the beginning one and the ending one. So that's a really nice feature if you're working with sheer fabrics and you don't need that heavy of a stitch. The next thing that I'm going to show you that was changed is if you touch your house, you're going to see tapering. Tapering is really nice as well, so you can choose by touching this button here. You can choose from these stitches here to taper. So for instance, I'm going to choose stitch number 3 by touching it, and now I want to change the tapering. I can touch here. I can do 30%, I can do 40 degrees, 60 degrees, 120 degrees. I can do the beginning, different from the end. So you've got complete control to change that. And what's really nice is I can choose how many I want to do. So I can hit the plus button, or I can come here to this calculator and I can say I want to do 8 and press OK. And now there's 8 repeats with the tapers exactly how I want them. Once you say OK here, now you can either say whether you want it to lock at the beginning or lock at the end. You can turn them off by touching them, just as simple as that. Great feature, not only for tapering, but for instance, if you go back here, you'll see that your blanket stitches are here. Now you may want to do your applique stitches with a taper at the beginning, but a lot of traditional applique sewists, they don't want it to lock. They want to turn those locking stitches off. They want to bury their threads or knot it to the back. Now we have that ability with these stitches here to turn all those locking stitches off. Great feature. We also have in the set mode, we can go down to page 3, and you can change this. You can put it on to clean your bobbin holder message every 15 hours of sewing time. So again, that's personal preference, but if you'd like it to remind you to turn that off or to clean it every 15 hours, then you certainly can turn that on. The other features are on the last page of embroidery set. You can change the locking stitch after each color change. You can change the locking stitch after thread trimming. Great features if you're doing edge-to-edge quilting in the hoop. A good reason that you might want to change those. Design positioning during embroidery. We've always been able to move it at the beginning. Now we're going to be able to move it during the embroidery. A nice feature. And then your colored light progress indicator. Right now mine's clear. I haven't chosen a design, but when you choose a design, as it stitches, this light changes from this blue to like a purple and goes across your screen. So another nice feature. If you don't want to use it, you just click it off. So those are the features, along with the fact that if you go to this t-shirt and you do ruler work, now it's going to automatically adjust for your ruler work foot. So really nice feature. Everything's all working great. So that's what's going to come in the free upgrade. It should be free. Now, whether your dealer chooses to want to clean it at the same time, you know, you should have your machine cleaned every year. I know at my shop we're going to, you know, if we haven't seen it in a year, we're going to suggest that you have that done. So again, that's what it is. That's what's going to happen. That's the only thing that I can think of to tell you is exactly what I told you what's going to happen for the upgrade. I will do 2 more videos, one with the optional feet and one with the new iPad app.